Hey, how you doing? we we've been driving for like the past month or so. About, yeah. And we're gonna let the wife chauffeur me around today. How about that? Here's, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm in the back seat. I'll be Miss Daisy for a second here, in case some of you old heads know about it. Driving Miss Daisy, Morgan Freeman, and the other lady. I don't know what her name is. Anyway, so I'm home for a couple days. Thank God. Just because I've been gone for like a month or so, and I've had the opportunity to see my family every night, but it just, when you're able to just be home all day, man. Here's what I did last night. Got home, had some steak and taters, steak and taters, and man, I got on that PS3. If you ever happen to, well, you know what, Phoenix Rising, Phoenix FENIX underscore Rye, RYE underscore Zing, ZING, Phoenix Rising. That is my name. But I got on that game, and I'm a gamer. I love playing games, but because of me being a father and a dad and now a truck driver, I rarely get a chance to play the game. And I figured last night, man, I'm gonna get on this thing and I'm gonna play. And I've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Well, the last time I was here, I bought it. Finally bought it. I've been watching it for years. I know it's been out for years. I know, but I finally bought it like last month. And I played some before I went to work, and finally had a chance to play some last night. And I probably won't play anymore until next time I'm home. But so I think what I can do, because if you guys notice, I've been gone for a while, haven't been recording, and I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Okay? Sorry. And it's just because I don't feel comfortable recording while I have a student. Because quite frankly, I feel like it's all about them. It's not me showcasing what they're doing good, what they're doing bad. To me, I want to devote my time towards that student. So I do realize that it's going to kind of cut back on the amount of videos that I make, during the week. Plus, I don't like making a video in front of anybody else unless like my family. Otherwise, I'm doing it. I'll be on the low. Hey, so what you want to do? And I don't want to do that, especially when I like to act a fool anyway. But so I think what I can do though is that when I have a student and we make it home, I can maybe do a quick video on some things that I noticed a new student doing, and I think that would be helpful to you as a new student, because then it's like, that's something else that you can watch out for, in a sense, So for this one, I shall entitle this one to be Watch Your Mirrors. Wait, I did a mirror video though, man. I think not my last video, but like a video or two before, it was like Watch Your Mirrors or something like that. And so maybe I'll change it. I'll change it to something else. You got an extra mirror. How about that? I don't know. So my student, pretty good student, really good student. I thank God that I had him as my first student. He set the bar high, and that worries me because I feel like my next student might not be as well, so many things. Might have a student who's not willing to learn. Might have a student that is always combative, doesn't want to hear any critique. Might have a student that's like, well, that ain't what we taught. That ain't what we learned at school. That's not what such and such said. And yeah, I understand. I mean, I understand. You got to have a baseline as to which to judge what you should and shouldn't do. But then you got to understand too that when you get out here in uncontrolled circumstances, It's not going to, in most cases, it won't be exactly the same as what was taught in school. What was taught in school is a basic foundation as to how the process works. You get out here and you have different situations, and it's almost as if you have different opportunities in a sense. You know, you just things. I don't want to say opportunities. In the school setting, as you learn, everything is kind of restrictive, and that's just to that's just to give you the basic understanding guideline of how to do certain things. You get out into the world, it's not as restrictive. It's kind of like saying, you know, you get that one kid who's like, you know, 15 years old, doesn't have the license, and then now they get the license and they can, you know, drive anywhere. You know, this is kind of like that. It's like you have options now, you know. Similar to that. So, but in this case, my student, he was pretty good. Really good. I really appreciate him, you know, and I was able to learn off of him, and he was able to learn off of me, which is good. But I made another video. Thank you. Stop whispering. Shut the door. Shut the front door. Oh, somebody about to be late.
8:20. I'll tell you 45. This is
So-
a good thing. So I don't wait in that long line for about 5:18.
So, let me spit up since my chauffeur is back. I'm alright. You know what? While I'm talking, she might be the one that forced me to drive wherever we go. I don't want to drive. I don't want to.
I don't want to drive. I want to drive.
But so one of the issues I found, and I don't think it's limited to just him, which is why I'm saying this. You know, in one video I said, you know, always check your mirrors when you're making your turns. Always check that. It was two things that I always said with this student. Check your mirrors, check your tandems. Two things. Check your mirrors, check your tandems. So when you think about it, checking your mirrors, you're looking up front. Checking your tandems, looking in the back. You know, not that I think about it, you know, but check your mirrors, you know. And for him, it was during backing. And the only reason why I mention this again, because I don't believe that he's the only student that is, you know, would do this. That's the only reason why. So when you're backing and you're trying to make that 45 degree, or when you're in that spot and you have to make that S move, you know, some call it S move, some call it the snakes, some call it the serpentine, whatever you call it. Whenever you're doing that, make sure that you're checking your mirrors constantly. You know, I already did the video on mirrors, but I didn't do it in relation to backing and doing the S move, you know. And that was his real issue. So he has definitely the skills to back into a spot. He's got that. But where he failed at was his mirrors. And so I'm saying to you that as you get out there and you're starting to learn how to drive and whatnot, make sure that you look both ways. You know, look in your mirrors, and you have to figure out what are you looking at in your mirrors. So as you're backing up, you're looking at your west coast to make sure that, hey, I'm not going to hit the trailer next to me. You know, you're looking at your tandems to figure out where are they positioned. Am I centered in that spot? Am I off to the side, this, that, and the other? And it's fine if you're all the way in that spot, but you're closer to the left. Totally fine, because you can do the S move to the right, bring it back over to the left, straighten it out, and you should be good. You know, or it might be a situation that we had where the spot was like really tight, so we did a baby S move, and then a quick hit to the right, and then back straight in a sense to kind of ratchet myself away from that trailer that was over there. So I learned plenty. He learned plenty. I thank God for the experience. You know, it was pretty awesome. You know, but yeah, check your mirrors. Whether you're backing up into a spot, whether you're doing an S move, is very important. Now, when you're backing up, you know, you want your truck to do all the big moves, all the oversteering, all that. You don't want to oversteer, but you're you're turning your wheel more out in the big open parking lot, you know. But then as you get your truck and trailer back into that hole, you want to do small movements, you know. You don't want to do a bunch of big stuff back, because one, your trailer's gonna get all jacked up. Two, you got your truck potentially can hit the truck next to you, or the trailer to the side of you. It could be a problem for you. So do all your big movements, all your big fixing out here in the big open area. But then when you get to the back, smaller movements. So basically, in a nutshell, the further that you get back into your hole, the smaller that your movement should be, because now you're not fixing it per se, you're just finessing it. That's the best word I can use right now. Is your moves are more precise now, in a sense, you know. And go slow, you know, which is a given, but you know, you don't want to be going fast back into a hole, you know. Go slow. You got plenty of time. There's no rush. You know, as long as you don't hit anything, it's a good day. So, anyway, this is another video. It's not in my truck. How much should I tip my chauffeur here? Huh?
5,000 likes.
5,000 likes?
Yes. And
I get like 12 views, man.
oh, you should have told me. He's appreciative of those 20.
Hey, man, I thank God for those 12 views. You know, that's 12 people potentially that I can help.
25.
And that's awesome. And then here's what can happen. You 12 can go out and spread the love, and you guys tell 12 more people. You know, I don't care. You know, but I mean, I'm here to help. That's what my goal is. I just want to help. So if I can help you guys avoid an accident, don't get 4 accidents like me. And they were all slow. I told you guys, they were all slow maneuvers. They were all like first gear, maybe second gear. You know, don't be like me. Don't be like Dion. Be you without an accident, you know? Anyway, you guys be good. Finna drop off the kid. Have a good day in school, son.
Yes.
I'm gonna miss you so much.
Yes.
I'm just
video,
like,
15,000.
I'm just gonna miss you a lot.
Just give him 15.
A lot. I gotta get up front. So you guys be good. Bye.